Hello and welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty RN, where I'm passionate about helping victims of all ages and all genders overcome the fear of facing the abuse to become a survivor. And that's what we're all about over here is becoming survivors because you cannot help the fact if you've been abused. If you've been abused, it is not your fault. You were a victim. However, if you are still here, that means you have the potential of being a survivor. And you owe it to yourself and potential victims behind you to heal from your abuse so you can become a survivor and be able to help people. And that's what we're doing over here. And we're using the umbrella of justice for Shanquella Robinson. We're using that because we believe that if we focus on seeking justice for Shanquella Robinson, we put all our energy on that and have a burning desire for justice for Shanquella Robinson. We believe that by obtaining that, we can leverage that to strengthen our voice and be able to get justice for past femicides and to decrease femicides in the future to where it's going to be a thing of the past. And we're going to talk about, remember back in the day when when women were being unalived at alarming rates, right? We can talk about it on that note. So welcome y'all. Thank y'all so much for stopping by here. I'm super duper excited and not sure why everything's not showing up over here on this here StreamYard. I see some fancy stuff happening over there on this side here. So I'm just excited. Tonight we're going to, after reading over the information that Shanquella's attorneys had turned over and picking out all those bones, we went over it twice and each time was able to identify more bones and more lies in the stories that I'm just super grateful that, like I said over here, we about math and science, right? And if we stick with math and science, it makes it a lot easier to stay focused on the facts because 1 + 1 will always equal 2, right? So when they are now coming to us 5 months later, 5 months, y'all, 5 months later, with new information that wasn't present in the beginning, we can deduce that is a bologna sandwich. So I'm just super excited. And look here, y'all over here early and stuff and putting stuff here in the chat. I'm super duper excited. And let's see here. Midwest Black Girl. All right, Midwest Black Girl, what's going on? Welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty RN channel. And said, when will they arrest these killers? Yes, and that's why we keep coming together, because it's been going on for 5 months. And I'm pretty sure that they were hoping that by now this whole thing would have died down and people can crawl from under the rocks that they've been hiding under for the last 5 months. However, thankfully, because of Black social media and then just social media, and then it's being taken to the regular media, put out there the name out there, keeping it out there. We're keeping it hot for Shanquella. And the reason why we say that is because those were some of Shanquella's last words. We hear her saying that on the videotapes. She gonna keep it hot. So in her honor, we are keeping it hot. We're keeping it hot for Shanquella. And So, so very, very thankful. And I see that my member has said something, but it's not showing up over here on my StreamYard. My messages aren't all over here. I see you over there, Nader says, um, thank you for keeping her name alive. But I don't know why it's not over here. So I can put it across the stream. Thank you so much, Nader. I appreciate that. And Nader also is saying justice for Shanquella Robinson. Why? Let me see here. I don't know what's going on with that there. Let me see, fix that up too. But for those of you who don't know me, I'm 52 years old and a proud Gen Xer. I'm super proud to be a Gen Xer. Why? Because Gen X, we was here before the internet. We was here when we had to rely on reading, writing, and arithmetic in order to, know anything. We had to utilize the Merriam-Webster dictionary, which is still a reputable source today. We we was here before the internet, and we are still young enough to be here during the internet to be able to have the best of both worlds. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm the proud mother of 3 adult children, 2 XY chromosomes and 1 XX. And I'm just super excited to provide a balance here, right? Because with age comes wisdom. And I have over 30 years of nursing experience, which was one of the reasons that I was drawn to this case after seeing that horrific video of the attack and the attack on Shanquella that that brought all of us together. And I spoke out on it because I saw the spinal cord and the neck injury being administered, and I was able to point it out to help people understand and digest what they had saw, because a lot of people were affected after seeing the video because your brain knew that you had witnessed something awful. And so we started our community here. We had started to grow our chat with love and respect for victims, because we over here, we don't do moments of silence. We do moments of speaking, where we speak out the names of victims of all ages and all genders. We speak out the names of victims, and we speak out the names of abusers, right? No longer do we keep secrets over here, because that's what keeps us in a victim state when we hold secrets of the abusers. It makes you to continue to carry the shame and guilt from abuse you received, right? And that's what you don't want to do. You want to be able to heal from that, accept the fact that you were a victim, so you can heal and become a survivor. And that's where the power is at in being a survivor. So recently, well, I guess within the last month, there's been some resuscitation to the Shanquella Robinson case. It had gotten to the part where I call the middle. When you're in the middle of something, it's the slow part, because when something's new, it's exciting, right? It don't take much to get excited about it. It's just like new love, right? In the beginning, the person is greatest thing since sliced bread. You are just so excited. You never felt that way, but it's easy to get it up, right? It's easy, right? Then after the middle part, when it's not new anymore, it's easy to just feel stagnant and there not be, much excitement, right? Like people, life goes on. But what recently happened was when we saw movement with mainstream people. Mainstream people. If y'all haven't already, please hit the like button on your way in here. Like and subscribe and hit the bell notification and select all, so you'll be notified whenever I upload a video or go live. And I want to thank all of y'all who was coming out to the video tapes that I was putting out there to keep the energy going. Like I was saying in the last live, that now is the time for us to be the warriors, to come out and do the things that we said we were going to do back in November, back in December, and even back in January when we had a burning fire about that. Now it's time to do it again, and it's keeping it hot, right? It's keeping it hot by continuing to talk about it, continuing to demand the justice for Shanquella Robinson. The great thing that started to happen was that we heard and saw from Sue Ann Robinson and attorney Ben Crump representing, helping the Robinson family, Shanquella's family, on this case, seeking high level diplomatic intervention, right? And that's what we've been talking about. And we have also been talking about how the lies how the lies all point back to Mexico. Mexico, 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 Mexico. And their Telemunda lies that they've been telling us and stuff like that. So I'm just excited because now that the dust has settled, per se, it's easy to see. It's easy to see. And so that's what we're doing tonight. So like I said, recently the mainstream news, ABC News, NBC News started talking about the case again. And now it's the time for us to come together and just like y'all been doing with your wonderful comments and stuff. Shout out to all of the moderators. Y'all, been doing a great job. Been doing a great job here. And, Giselle Payapps, has been faithful and dropping the link for the petition. Like I said, we put the powers together, put all our energies together on one big something, and that's what we do here. So I think the last time you posted, it was like at 38,000 or something like that. So it's moving slow, but now it's time to turn the heat back up. Turn the heat up so we can keep it hot. All right. And Giselle says that all around that you be the RN. Hello. Yes. Hello, my beauties and beautiful. She says, hello, my beautiful queen. How are you doing? I'm doing quite well. I'm doing quite well. What's up, T-Mac? T-Mac is in the house saying hello to everyone. Long time no see. Yes. For me, dealing with medical issues with my mom, but glad to be here. All right. Hope your mom gets better. And thankfully, you've been a good child to help your mom with these medical issues. So a shout out to you for living life, right? All right. Justice for our girl Shanquella. Yes. What's going on, Helen? All right. So I wonder why my everything's not coming over here. Nerda says, welcome, beauties and beautifuls, to the All Around Natural Beauty channel. Thank you, Nerda. And Nerda has a very interesting channel also, too, and some very interesting viewpoints. And make sure we drop Nerda's channel in chat so we can support her over there, too. And by the way, what's going on, Jackie? Yes, so recently we went through the the Mexican autopsy report. We saw so many bones in there, and I know there were some comments. I didn't get a chance to see all of them while the live was happening, but people were putting out some really good points and stuff like that. Like somebody was saying something about that. I missed the time that 8 o'clock, that it was 8 in the morning. It said 20:30, and that's military time for 8:30. However, their times were all messed up in there. So I'm pointing that out to show you the lies, right? Like the times, there's discrepancies within the times. That's why narrative says Gen X here. That's right. And that's a good thing about we Gen Xers too. We know how to get to the facts and stuff like that, because we had to actually read. We had to actually read, and we didn't just wait to be told things and accept the things that that we were told. All right, but nobody's purpose. What's up, Scarlett? Me says good evening, everyone. Yes, so we're gonna have we're gonna look to see, not things are starting to seem like it's starting to kind of cool off again too. As far as like the news, it wasn't much. So we'll do one recent something, and then from there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back so we can compare what Mexico originally said when they said that it was no, foul play, no foul play, right? And then this new information, they are admitting that it was a violent death just a few hours after after the death. So we're gonna get started with our Acts of Faith book by Yana Van Zett, copywritten back in 1993, and it's a daily meditation. And Yana is a Yoruba priestess and a cultural custodian. And she wrote a lot of books back in the 90s to help people. And the words and the information still great today and very helpful to me and to, a lot of people. A lot of us people have been really vibing on it, right? Oh, we were almost done with this first little term of this year here. Today is March 29th. March 29th says, where the mind goes, the behind follows. And that's Randolph Wilkerson. And Iana says, whatever situation you find you're behind in today, your mind puts you there. Your thoughts direct the flow of activity into and out of your life. Your mind can make you ill. Your mind will make you well. Your mind can strengthen your relationships. Your mind can chase all friends and suitors away. Your mind makes you wealthy. Your mind will keep you broke. Your scattered thoughts will create confusion. Dark thoughts will cast out creative light. Thoughts of fear bring negative experiences. Thoughts of enemies bring them to your door. At all times, in all situations, if you don't like where you find your bottom, change what's going on at the top. I plant positive seeds in the fertile soils of my mind. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And so, like I was saying before earlier about healing yourself to become a survivor, is really good. So another book that I put out there and recommend is Heal Your Body. It's an old book too by Louise L. Hay, right? She did a lot of good books and stuff like that too. So you just find the ailment that you are suffering from, because just like we just read here, Iana was saying how the mind is the author of all these things. You draw these things into you. So this book gives you the mental issue why you attracted that dis-ease into your life, and then also gives you a positive affirmation to recite to help get you out of it. So that's where we're at with that. And again, I'm grateful for all my beauties and beautifuls. So let's see here. You're welcome. You are welcome. All right, new name here. Katina Hicks is saying hello to everybody too. What's up? Thank you, Nerida. Nerida said over 20 people in the chat and only 5 likes. Hit the button. So they listening to you, because we moving them up. I'm at 22 now. All right, so let's see here. What's going on, Marie? Marie says hello, everyone. Hello, I ran all around natural beauty. All right, yes. I'm loving on y'all too. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our first contribution here. And see, I thought I saw somebody else to say something in here too. Well, here, Deborah. Deborah said 2 days ago, FBI reveals how Shanquella Robinson killers planned everything from start. The culture spill. Is that the name? Is that the I don't know. Culture spill. That might be interesting there. Something about the FBI. All right. And Giselle said, "What's going on, my beautiful family? All aboard. Make sure you hit the like. Hit that sexy, beautiful like. Bottom on your way in. And if you forget, please make sure to do it. Do a U-turn and hit the like too. All right. Thank you, Giselle. I really appreciate that. All right. So we may come back up here and go through this here FBI revealing the killers planned it, because if that's true, then what is taking them so long to arrest them? If they planned it, that means that they had to have planned it here in America, since they was only in Cabo, for 2 days, right? So that means that we should have grounds to be able to get them here if FBI is putting all this stuff out, right? All right, so let me see. Where's my thing at? All right, so here is the news for today. Let me see here. Make sure this turned on. Uh-oh. All right, so let me share the screen. This is our first news story. This is what I found for today. Oh. Okay. All right. So let me see here. Tap to unmute.
Officials have yet to release new details surrounding the death of Shanquella Robinson. This week marks 5 months since the 25-year-old was found dead. Video of the moment.
5 months. That's right. Today's the 29th.
Leading up to her death appears to show her being beaten, sparking outrage in the United States. I spoke to her family about the drawn-out investigation and what they plan to do next.
5 months after the mysterious death of an American, Shanquella Robinson, at a luxury resort in Mexico, there are no arrests, and the woman's family and legal team says there are no answers.
She was a...
Okay, so they saying this is new news, but this is the same same outfits, the same. This is from the at the beginning of the month. This is when they went to Washington. March the 2nd or something like that. Right? Because here, this is the same people. I wish I learned this. Here's Ben Crump and here's a mama, right?
A strong, brilliant black woman, the best that we had to offer the world. And that's why we're going to continue to fight for justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Okay, but at least they showing different parts of it, because I don't remember them hearing that those words there.
On Thursday, prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump and Sue Ann Robinson holding a press conference. According to the family, Shanquella was found dead October 29th in San Jose del Cabo while on vacation with 6 peers who said she died from alcohol poisoning.
Where were you when you heard the news?
I was out eating and shopping.
Did you believe it?
No, it's like a nightmare. It's still like a nightmare.
Salamandra Robinson is the mother of 25-year-old Shanquella. Earlier this month, she and the family's legal...
And turning to Mexico, where officials have yet to release new details surrounding the death of Shanquella. Video of the moments leading up to her death appears to show her being beaten, sparking outrage in the United States. I spoke to her family about the drawn-out investigation and what they plan to do next.
5 months after the mysterious death of an American, Shanquella Robinson, at a luxury resort in Mexico, there are no arrests, and the woman's family and legal team says there are no answers.
She was a strong, brilliant black woman, the best that we had to offer the world. And that's why we're going to continue to fight for justice for Shanquella Robinson.
On Thursday, prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump and Shanquella Robinson holding a press conference. According to the family, Shanquella was found dead October 29th in San Jose del Cabo while on vacation with 6 peers who said she died from alcohol poisoning.
Where were you when you heard the news?
I was out eating and shopping.
Did you believe it?
No, it's like a nightmare. It's still like a nightmare.
Salamandra Robinson is the mother of 25-year-old Shanquella. Earlier this month, she and the family.
So that's the document that we read over, last week or the week before, whenever it's March 13th, right? So here's the top part from it's addressed to Joseph Biden, and it's from Benjamin Crump and also Shanquella Robinson.
Family's legal team sent a letter to the White House and U.S. Department of State demanding swift diplomatic intervention. Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre responding at a press briefing, offering her condolences.
The tragedy is just devastating, and we've been following the news here, but because there's an FBI investigation underway, there's very little that we can say.
The family's legal
He said there's very little she could say, that they could say, right?
Team later sharing an autopsy from Mexican authorities stating Shanquella suffered a violent death.
Okay, y'all saw that, right? Back in November, the news said that it wasn't no evidence of foul play. Like, did the news forget also that they had previously reported? Now look here. Now they switching it up to show this here death certificate. I wonder if you can see the date that's on this one. This is the original one that they were showing. Let's see here.
Her death certificate stating the cause is severe spinal cord injury. Her family's legal team traveling to Mexico on a fact-finding mission, saying the investigations are not moving fast enough, citing the recent American kidnapping case in Mexico.
Okay, look, they showing us more though. They showed that was her up inside the villa, Sue-Ann. Let's see what this here say. Mexican authorities arrest 5 people linked to kidnapping and 4 Americans. Okay, so this was that little incident that took place recently that Sue-Ann reference. Look, it says March 10th. Reference to show that the U.S. know how to work together to get stuff handled in other cases. So let's see here.
In early March, when 4 Americans on a medical tourism trip were kidnapped by a cartel, 2 murdered. U.S. law enforcement intervening within days.
We know it can be done swiftly because we just saw the Mexican kidnapping case, which is different substantively from Shanquella's case, but it shows that U.S. law enforcement can quickly get on the same page with Mexican law enforcement in order to resolve a criminal matter. Yes. This absolutely is a case where justice delayed could lead to justice denied.
The family is calling for any Americans responsible to be extradited to Mexico or for the State Department to request concurrent jurisdiction over the case. If no actions are taken, they plan to organize a demonstration on the 200th day of Shanquella's death.
Shanquella was a kind-hearted person, a good person, smart, intelligent, and, and just had a good heart. I don't know how anyone could have done her like that.
Yeah.
And it's important to note, we reached out to the FBI for comment, and they say the investigation into the death of Shanquella Robinson is ongoing.
Wow. Okay, so that was, today's news. It looks like it's not much news. Looks like they just kind of repurposing, I guess, like what we're doing up here, repurposing the old stuff and, putting it out there. But it's good, too, because it continues to keep the name, Shanquella Robinson out there as we continue to seek and demand justice for her. This is for her. All right, so let's see here. That was our one there. And I'm not sure what's going on with these here comments, but here now there's a bunch of them showing up here. And I already read that one. All right, so yes, that's exactly what I was just saying. Justice for Shanquella Robinson now. And thank y'all so much for hitting the like button on your way up in here. And see here, Giselle says, strong we stand, strong we stay. We ain't going nowhere till justice for Shanquella is served. That is correct. And that's why we continue to come together and support the efforts of seeking justice for Shanquella Robinson. All right. So, and thank you so much, Ned. I appreciate you being part of the chat tonight. Thank you so much for your contribution. And T-Mac. Oh, how did I get back up to this? I apologize, y'all. Let me just get back over here and find another video to do here. See here. Okay, we just did that one. This next one is going to be... Oh, okay. The next one was going to be... I don't know if I want to do that one just yet. The next one is going to be the latest story on Shanquella. And then I'll see if I can find this here FBI thing that, who was talking about that? Deborah. Maybe that's the name of the person that's got the FBI. Okay, so let's see what this is happening here, and then we'll take a look and peek on this here culture spill for oh no, somebody else sent me an email. All right, so this here is 5 hours ago. This is from NBC News. Says Shanquella Robinson family still demands answers 5 months after mysterious death in Mexico. All right. So please, there's no. What was that? All right. Okay. So here we go. If there's anything new here. Says the family of Shanquella Robinson is still seeking answers 5 months after the 25-year-old from Charlotte, North Carolina was found dead in Mexico Beach Resort. Attorneys Ben Crump and Sue Ann Robinson, no relation to Shanquella Robinson, last week held a press conference with the family. Okay, so this can't be, okay, it says 5 hours ago, but the press conference was not last week. Unless there was another press conference. Anyway, so it says, all right, let's see here. Victim's family, where they shared that no arrests have been made and they will continue to fight for justice. She was a strong, brilliant Black woman, the best. Yeah, we just heard that. Okay. So this here is just in words, the story that we just saw here. And I don't think I need to read all of that. Let's see what this is. All right, so our Black social media says, get back down here. Black social media's voice is critical in pursuing justice, experts say. So that was something that we were all thankful for too. And I think I even put that in my description here as far as this whole social media movement, which was something, I wasn't planning on being involved in. However, it's a movement, right? And that's how things go with these here movements that, things just kind of, you have to go with the flow. And that's what we are doing over here in this here on this here channel. What's up here? Helen Henry says, and Narrative says, thank you for hitting the like button. All right. All right, this here. Yes, fertile seeds, that acts of faith, yes, was very good talking about those fertile seeds. And Helen Henry says, did you see the video showing that Joya Palmer and Nazir Wiggins was there on the 28th? No, I didn't see the video. However, when we read through one of the one of the people that was being interviewed did say, the concierge actually was the one that said that there was a couple who was already at the villa prior to, them arriving. So could that couple have been Joya and Nazir Wiggins? Could Nazir have lied about getting there the next day? Could he? Huh? Could that be the whole thing here? Narrative says 5 months is a long time. Yes, I know. It's almost a whole half a year. Helen says Cabo 7. Yeah. I know. I was curious too because of the one space number 1 is missing on there, right? I don't know if that's just, I don't know, right? But it just seems like a space number 1 was saved for something. Dangerous says the people there were the people on the guest list. Yeah. Justice for Shanquella. And what's your pleasure? All right. Oh, yeah, I feel you. And I was telling you, thank you so much. Thank you so much for it being your pleasure. It says, help RN keep Shanquella Robinson's name alive. Make 2 thumbs, share, and subscribe at the All Around Natural Beauty IN channel. Yes, thank you so much for getting the likes up, the likes matching, and for keeping this here justice for Shanquella around and stuff. Joy says, don't know why some are saying it's a man attacking Shanquella when in the end it's clearly a woman's voice saying, I'm sick of your it. Joyce Rucker, you are one of the few people who have said that it's clearly a woman's voice saying that. And yeah, don't know why. So some are saying it's a man attacking. Some are saying that from the visuals, from what they see in the video, from the video itself. And so they're saying no face, no case. But y'all, the video that we see, all fuzzy or whatever, we can't see. However, we do know that they said they were identified. They were identified in the video as being the person, the attacker, being Dejanay Jackson, and the person being attacked as Shanquella Robinson. So they can't say that because the video that they were identified on, they have been identified. So it's not a no face, no case. It's probably no face for us, for the regular people to see. However, they got identified. So the people on the video have been identified. So that ain't gonna fly. No face, no case. That's cool. That's cool if they're trying to do that kind of stuff. But no, because they were already identified back in November. They were already identified back in November. That's why I say it's important, y'all, to make sure that we visit the old stuff. Visit the old stuff. Visit the old stuff. Yeah. All right. So he sure did lie. Did I miss something here? Who lied? I sent you an email of the video. That's why I said I was supposed to look at some of these emails here. Hold up here. Of the as you said, a video. I got emails of some screenshots. Let's see here. Video. Some tweets. Is that what you're talking about? Let's see here. I know somebody else sent me video too. Let's see here. What I got from you, Helen. I see screenshots, but no video. But Geralda I think you sent me a video? Let's see here. All right, so I'll play one of y'all's videos here. Let's see here. Let me look for you again, Helen, to make sure I don't see yours. I do see your screenshots here, but no video. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So you got some receipts here for some Cabo 7 stuff. Okay, so we about to go over Helen's contribution here. Thank you so much for sending this content to the channel. And let's go ahead and see here. Helen got 10 attachments here. They're supposed to be, check out these tweets from Joya and the dates. How stupid can they be? She's going down. Cabo 7, what? And all the names. Dejanay Jackson goes by AKK. All right. So this here is from JP at One of None. So I guess that's Joya. Too many people outside is giving me anxiety. And this was tweeted on 10/29/22. All right. And then, let me see the time. This was at 5:50 p.m. This is, I can't believe this it. Wow. And this was at 2:37 a.m. that morning on 10:30. Wow. All right. I wonder what she can't believe. All right. Then at 2:37 on October 30th, she says, I'm so hurt, I'm numb. Well, wait a minute. So where is this here supposedly where her location is at, this background part? So are you saying this proves that she was in Mexico? Is that what this is here? All right. I don't know if that's what that's what I think I'm seeing here. Does this say something about a villa or something? I don't know. Is that location? I can't believe this. So this is the same one there. It said too many people outside, because it's the same one too. All right. All right. So this here is just the same tweet. Okay, here's the different one. All right. This one here is at 3:03 a.m. on 10:30. So it's about to take this 42 to the head. What? All right, so this says Deja Nicole Jackson, real name. Also uses Dejanay Imani Jackson. Also uses Dejanay Jackson. Also uses Imani Jackson. Also uses Dejanay Jackson. Okay, so I guess this is the list of all of the aliases that this here Dejanay person goes under. So Helen, was that what you were talking about? She was in the villa. Okay, let me see here. See, Narrative says at Helen, what did you send? All right, yeah. Dangerous said the purpose of those 18 pages was to tell us who was there from the signing of the guest list from the concierge, and he said Dejanay signed for Nazir. It did say that. I wonder why. Why? Like, did they pay extra to have something else with their alibi? Because I do remember reading that they wanted to make a mention, a special note that Dejanay signed Nazir's name. So then who were